Welcome back to part 11 of our Vratislav game. In the previous part, we continued our expansion up into Poland and then inherited the HRE and eventually said farewell to our previous character, our older brother Bohemia. We are now playing as Emperor Borek, and we've inherited everything from our older brother. 62 already on this character. His health is poor. I'm going to try to find some way to hold on here. He's already most of the way through his second tree here, given his advanced age. I think I'm just going to hang out in here, probably go Intimidation Focus for the Dread to hopefully stop people from joining factions against us. I can see that we already have one strong enough to send. So we're going to do everything that we can to hold on to this land here. They are interested in pressing a faction to take the Empire away from me, so I'm going to do everything that we can to avoid that. Yeah, okay. I have all these nieces and nephews now from my previous character. I'm not sure if these guys can actually get me alliances. Looks like we can. Some of our vassals, maybe, we'll try to forge some alliances here. We have a daughter. Oh, I should look more at what we have, actually. Okay, I actually do have a few sons on this character as well. He's already married matrilineally. That's got to be the weirdest decision I've ever seen. We have a beautiful son. And then we have this guy. So we do have some options available here. Highest priority is going to be the people who have the most amount of troops here. She's got a daughter. Gonna try maybe to get her betrothed to one of my sons. Or my nephew. Does that work? No. And she's not into it either way. How about a son? Yes, but we'd have to host a grand wedding out of it, or make it matrilineal. That's interesting. Do we care so much about this? Even if I end up eventually playing one of these sons, we don't necessarily need them to have kids in our house. We just need some kids in our house, whether it be from a cousin or whoever. As long as they're still in our house, we can play them. If we do grand wedding, it's very temporary. I'm not sure if I'm ever actually going to host this wedding. Oh, you know what? We can probably do it because it's going to be done 14 years away until we actually have to host it. So we can just say grand wedding and then never host it. I think that's a problem for future me to figure out. And then we'll continue on here. Before I even unpause, I want to fix as much as I can here. So this fellow is just born, and we have a daughter. So maybe we do something like that. That's the two biggest factions there. And then this guy, Prince Reinhold. Looks like he's got a couple daughters. How's that? He's not super into it. What about your second daughter? There we go. Okay, that right there might help us out quite a bit. So let's unpause and just see where we're at here. Internal alliances are definitely what to focus on when your empire is this size. Okay, so a lot of people are joining up here. Dissolution faction is... Ooh, this is crazy. Might have to fight this off. I'm not super into the idea of creating titles right now. I might need my gold. We're going to try to get as many people out of this as possible. So it looks like we still need to do some more here. This guy's counselor. Sister-in-law? There's no way that's an alliance. He's got a few sons. We got some nieces. do you feel? That's him, not his father. Ooh, this might get kind of messy. Sister-in-law and wet nurse. Yeah, no. Okay. We've used our most valuable ones up already. Niece and one of your other sons. How's that? Okay, no alliance, unfortunately. My niece and his son. We can do the send gold trick. This is 23 opinion. He's still going to have a negative opinion of me. You actually need to get the positive opinion quite high for them to leave the faction, so this is just wasted money. How is our dread currently? Okay, so it's going to be going up, but it's going to be going up not quickly enough to actually deal with all this. So the other option we have here is to just like give people that we are allied to more of these vassals, like this fellow here. We just give it to her. I'm not sure I actually want to do this, but it's an option. She'll like us more. Then really our only concern is if we ever like don't have an alliance with her, she's going to be extremely powerful. I think maybe I'll do that. Yeah, so he's not there anymore. 6 months left. Yeah, this is going to be an issue. We can give away kingdom titles. We actually have quite a few. It's going to make people happier with us. And it's going to also consolidate our vassal problem. Should I give away Romagna? Well, she can't join a faction, so if we give her Romagna, we can just give her all these vassals as well. Kind of just in survival mode right now. Okay, so apparently we've had another courtier, my nephew. So Bavaria, I would really love an alliance with you. That would be amazing. Got a bunch of sons and daughters. Most of them are adults, so they're probably already married. My niece? Yeah, I don't think there's any options here. That's his son. Not an alliance, though. Fortunately, these nieces just aren't getting the job done for me. Ooh. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything right now that I can do. This guy's actually kind of liking me, but I don't think that we can get it up there quick enough. How about an artifact of some kind? How about a milk tooth? Yeah, gave him a little bit of opinion, okay. And then the send gift is 27. I'm worried that that's still not going to be enough. Giving them money before they declare war on me, it would be disastrous. Maybe we'll try it with him, but I don't think I'll do it for anyone else. I'll sway him as well, even though it's probably not going to go off in time. So yeah, maybe we give Kingdom of Poland away. He's probably the best target, but if he doesn't like me after this, then we're just going to have given him a whole lot of power. Plus 12. See, I'm not sure that's enough. Give your vassals. There we go. Plus 76. Plus 100. I made you King of Poland. Please don't declare war on me. How we doing here? 7 months, 14 members. It's down to 150%. 133. He's plus 100. You have to leave at plus 100, right? The other dude left, actually, which is really a good thing for us. 10 months. Okay, we might be getting this under control a little bit here. This is kind of scary, too. Just one member. by himself, almost able to send it. What else do we got here? Might just have to give away some more vassals. Keep making Lotharingia bigger as they are our allies. Visegrad. Yeah, I mean, this is another one that we could give away. My sister-in-law. Are we allied? No. But we could just give her the Kingdom of Hungary, and that would be quite a few vassals gone. The insane. Why? I guess just because she's wrathful and irritable? Alright, those are some really big vassals that we have now. Poland, Italy, Lotharingia, Hungary. Hungary also obviously pretty big for a duke. Ooh. Okay, 15 months. Some people are in independence, some people are in liberty, some people are in dissolution. Almost no one is actually okay with my rule other than the people that I'm actually allied with. Losing a ton of gold too. I probably have to drop these amenities down. It's just not viable. 52 gold per month. Yeah, that's crazy. This might not even be enough here, dropping them down to the second level. It'll stop the bleeding though. Minus 6-3. We got plenty of gold remaining, so we can kind of lose a little bit. Figure it out later. Like, this character's just gonna die at any moment. He's in poor health, so we're gonna be doing this all over again in just a second. I wouldn't mind my brother passing away, actually. Don't really want to play him. He's gonna have the same problem that I'm having. This guy's actually gonna live for a while. He's a giant. This is the guy that I would really like to play. So people were pointing out that I could, you know, pass absolute crown authority and then just choose my heir, which is definitely a consideration, but given the fact that I'm playing House Seniority really for the first time, I don't play this start ever, and I think it's the only one that actually starts House Seniority, because you unlock it at the same time that you unlock High Partition, and generally I just go High Partition if I'm ever playing that deep into the game. So House Seniority is just something that I always kind of skip over. And if I'm just choosing my heir, then I'm kind of, you know, not even using House Seniority really, as much as I would like to play him or his sister, this woman here. Apparently her husband died, the old King of Scotland. It's kind of unfortunate. And then this guy is not King of Scotland, so apparently some faction installed King Duncan. And we can't even get an alliance with him. So that ended up not really working out for us there. Foul smell. Oh, even more money gone. How are we doing here? 4 months. Okay, this is a thing again. One of the things that we could do is just like create the Kingdom of Germany and then give it to our friend here in Hungary, and then give him, I'm sure, a bunch of vassals that he'll be kind of happy with. He'll leave the faction being plus 100, and then the vassals that we give away, oh, it's not powerful enough. Still a ton of problems in the future, though. Who's that? My wife, okay. Because these guys that were given the factions away to, or excuse me, the titles away to, they like me for giving them the title. Received kingdom, granted a vassal and all that, but when I become my brother or my nephew or whoever, they're not going to have that opinion of me. So we're going to be right back in kind of the same position. It's nice to have something to do other than just expand mindlessly against smaller factions, though, so I'm okay for the challenge of this, I think. Just trying to hold on to my empire now, basically. We can actually get married if we need to in a pinch now. We could What the hell's going on here? Oh, she's my niece. I thought this was my daughter for a second. I was like, what? Yeah, my niece. There's really no point now. We'll get that alliance back, but we're not trying to call anyone to war. We're trying to avoid war. This has popped up, so I'm assuming that my guy's just going to go away soon here. So we can probably just fast forward as much as we can and see what happens. Okay, there it is. 15-month reign. He was able to avoid factions, though, so we got the job done. And now we have Emperor Vratislav, our original character's namesake. A little bit more likable, but also, I'm assuming, in quite poor health. Long live the Emperor. Not completely likely. Yeah, poor health. Flagellant, and he's wounded. Could die any day. He's just humble and zealous, though, so people will like him a little bit more. Hopefully. And we're going to try to put these powerful vassals on the council, if possible. Duke of Salerno, 962. Okay. Another king. So what do we got here? He's got diplomat already. He's got true ruler already. Maybe we can pick up some extra vassals here if possible. I honestly might just go intimidation focus again here. He's going to die any moment now, so just getting a little bit more dread might be the most useful thing. We're not going to make it to know thyself before he dies. Yeah, we're not going to make any progress here before he dies either. Yeah, I think we just go intimidation focus, probably the best thing. I'll grab groom to rule. Does he even have any kids? He's got a daughter. Okay, that's useful. We can forge an alliance with her. I'm assuming some people will join factions here. Yeah, he's already not happy. You have a son who's unmarried, right? How about we do that? Okay. We still got, I'm assuming, kingdom titles to make. Tons of duchies. Dying already. This is a brief stopover on this character. Might be even more brief. And then Yaronv is probably going to be the next character that we're playing for a while. Probably. I would like to come this guy. Not that he's bad, but this guy seems better. The city builder. Yeah, like, the only other thing we can do is disinherit him. It's 500 legitimacy. That's crazy. Yeah, no, I don't think that's viable. We'll just become him. And then, yeah, a bunch of young guys here, actually. Nephews. This is kind of how I like it to be. But they're probably all going to be old by the time I'm actually dying on my next character. Liberty faction is the one that's going to send. That's not that big of a deal. We can just hang back and chill because 18 months is probably going to last longer than this character's life. Poland is apparently having difficulties. Oh, King of Poland. Okay, there you go. What's going on here, man? War against the tyranny. Ooh, that's rough for you. Oh, there it is. Okay. Another man down. 6 months. Yeah, 33 years, 13 years, 18 years, 15 months, 6 months. Some very, very brief emperors here. Died from his wound. Died from old age. Old age. So yeah, now we got Emperor Yaronv, who has inherited everything, including the Empire. This is our new character here. Fickle, shy, chaste, diligent. Not a bad-looking character, honestly. I'm not a big fan of Giant, but just a minor penalty to health. We're still only 26. He's got Architect, apparently. Is that from going through it? No. Okay, it's from the event, from the city builder event. He got architect. So if we ever reset our perks, we're going to lose it. Yeah, we'd rather keep it. So he's gone down this tree. Befriending people certainly would be nice, but it's not really an immediate answer. Might take a while to befriend the people that actually join factions, but long term it's going to help us stabilize quite a bit. I think I'm probably just going to go down here. Most of the work is done. Getting down to friendly council and sound foundations. I don't mind doing this. It gives you quite a few stat benefits as long as you get 5 kids and 5 friends. Our wife is 25, so we can definitely start having kids. I'm chaste, she's lustful. I don't know what's going on there, but this should work out fine, I think. Do we need Majesty Focus? No, let's go for the extra fertility, actually. Okay, so what's going on here? We got extra pikemen and extra bowmen. I don't think we need those right now. Who are you? Vassal in my realm. Okay, he's not even really my immediate vassal. So again, getting these kings and queens on the council. That was his homeland, so we're holding one too many now. I guess I'll just give that away. Seems like the most sensible one to give away. Dangerous faction. Tell me about it. Okay. Time to keep this going. So, the alliance that we just formed is no longer there. How about you? No, none of these are there. Well, what can you do? No kids yet on this character. We do have a half-sister and cousin. Invite to court. Causes me stress, but you know what? There's more important things here right now. My sister already married, and then she's already actually holding land. So she can actually form us an alliance, right? My half-sister. We'll see who actually needs that. We can always give in to the Liberty faction. I would like to hold my 3rd tier of Crown Authority, but going down to level 2 is not the worst thing. We got a lot of gold too. We can give gifts to try to get people out of factions. It's not too bad, actually. I am assuming our King of Poland got dethroned. Who is the new one? Queen Anastasia. Okay. Pomerania? Okay, these guys are actually expanding enough that we can get the kingdom title. Frisia and Burgundy are the ones that we can make still. Most of them have already been given away. Look at this individual little count here in the middle of 3 kingdoms. Hey, he's not anyone's de jure because Burgundy's not been made. I don't think he's going to be a problem for us, though. And then Frisia would be the one that actually gets rid of some of these vassals. Maybe I should do that. One of you will like me quite a bit. She's a kid. Let's do that. We got quite a bit of gold here. Queen of Frisia. There you go. So Independence faction is one we gotta look out for. Who is that? Poland and Hungary. How dare you? Are you already married? Are you already married? My player heir. Right. Okay. Yeah, making Burgundy doesn't really do much for us. Let's just giving another kingdom title to one of these other kings here, or to this guy. keep an eye on this. Not worried about the Liberty faction. I'm just going to give in to the demands. They might join another faction after that, though. Hopefully we can survive this mess and stabilize. And we should be able to play this character for a decent amount of time. So here it is. We go down limited crown authority, lose a little bit of prestige, lose a little bit of legitimacy, dread. Two members here. Yeah, they're at 140. Hopefully we don't have more and more people join. I feel like you should be more okay with me. Who do we have here? My half-sister and cousin. And you've got a son. Okay, how is your son and my half-sister not an alliance? That really sucks. I feel like they should be. And what do you got for me, Poland? No, none of these are alliances. Unfortunately, no kids. She's 20. They might have a kid kind of quickly here. Guess I'll start swaying here. Learning German. This is a higher priority, though. We could always beat them in a war, maybe. If it sends with a smaller faction, it's not that scary. 39. It'll be positive. Is it enough? Uh-oh. If I start giving them money and they send it anyways, then that's really bad. This kingdom title has switched. Serene Doge? Okay, that's cool. He's actually a republic king. Yeah. It's not cool that he's joining this faction, though. Kingdom of Burgundy. We could give it to someone. None of the people here are really close by, though. It kind of doesn't make too much sense. Transylvania. No, that's over there. Ancona. None of these really make sense. Okay, you're Poland. Okay, let's make this. Let's do this. Make the Duchy of Greater Poland, and then we'll give it to Poland. Have a duchy title. And have some money. You'll leave at plus 75, right? We could always give her a duchy title that doesn't make sense as well. Just give one of these random, like, here, have the Duchy of Alsace. Does she even take it? Like, does she want it? Does she care? 60 opinion. I think it just gets deleted after a while, but I should still have the modifier from giving it to her. At least for the time being. If the faction sends, then we just deal with it. We do have the one sister still who could get us some external alliance for some military strength. Here's the King of France. He's got a son who's unmarried, so that's a pretty nice alliance there. I would like to expand into France, but I would happily give it up if it meant a strong alliance with him. He's in a war, though. What is this? Oh, he's attacking. He's attacking England, trying to get Normandy back. And he's allied to Sweden. I think he'll win it. It looks like he's a lot stronger. I think he'll probably call me into the war. I'll try to hold off making that alliance. I'll make it last minute if I need to. Apparently I can't raise you. Am I raising kids already? No. Oh, you have a guardian already, that's why. Aha. There we go. Send to university, 1555. No, we're... Sorry about that. Can't really afford to do that right now. So the two of you, I'm really not liking what you're about. I feel like you should like me enough that you're not in that faction. I've given you more than I should have to get you out of there. There, our wife is pregnant. Can send faction anytime. Okay. He's not going to help me immediately if he's in a war. But I think that we probably just have to do this. Oh, did your other son? Okay, he got betrothed already. But he does have another son, so we can just skip this here. Hopefully. Okay. There's our alliance with the King of France. He's quite strong. He's busy. I feel betrayed. Plus 77? You should not be in a faction against me, right? Below legitimacy expectations. It's too late to fix that. I think this is going to send. We should be able to fight it off. They're stronger than us, but we can overcome it. We can always just get a white piece. So, like, you know, losing Hungary and Poland is a third of my empire, if not more. On top of, we'd lose this guy too. So we basically have to fight them here. Yeah, it would be devastating to lose them. It would still be a pretty decent-sized empire, but I feel like all the work that I've been doing personally has been expanding into Poland and Hungary. So I can't just let him go. We will call France in. He's kind of busy, but I think he'll win that war and then come and help us. So we just kind of have to fend them off and then hopefully white piece it, if not capture them. I am going to be continuing this on in the next part, fighting off this faction, hopefully stabilizing our empire, and then maybe doing some expanding after that. Thank you for watching this. If you enjoyed it, please do subscribe and leave me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.